Welcome back to my channel, you guys. I am so excited because number one, I changed my background up just so that it feels a little bit more homey and more like me. So I do hope you guys like it. But today we're going to be talking about my favorite drugstore products. These are products I use all the time, literally. Like, I always reach for them. So that's why they're my favorites. So if you guys want to figure out what they are, then just keep on watching. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is a primer, and it's from Milani. This is a Prime Shield Face Primer, and it's also a mattifying primer. So first and foremost, it's silicone base, I'm pretty sure. It doesn't say it on there, but I'm almost 100% positive it is. It comes out clear like this and blends right into your skin. Why I do love it is that it doesn't leave that white cast that primers usually do, and also it makes your face look so flawless and pretty. This is why I love this, and this is like my absolute favorite drugstore primer. It does say it mattifies, but it really doesn't for me. Like, it'll mattify for a few hours, but after 4 hours, I'm a grease ball. So definitely use this with something else if you're very oily like me. But besides that, I do love it. It's about $8, and you can find it at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, all the type of stores. The next one right here, the Girl Pro Concealers. You guys already know about this, but I use these for different reasons. The only one I use underneath my eye is the orange corrector, just to cover up my dark circles. But the next one in dark cocoa, I use the contour. And the next one in toast, I use for a spot concealer when I don't want to wear a lot of makeup. I just cover up all my dark marks and I literally rush out the door. So these are bomb, and you can find them at beauty supply stores, Amazon, and the LA Girl Concealer website. Moving on to brows, my favorite brow pencil is a NYX Micro Brow. I honestly use the Anastasia one all the time, but if I do want to, pick up a drugstore one for my eyebrows, I always pick this one. It's about $10, very affordable. You basically get two for the price of one when it comes to Anastasia, but she's still my favorite, so I can't lie. But this is just so good. I love the brush at the end of it. It's really great for combing up those hairs. It's actually one of the best, and it's very comparable to Anastasia's. And also the brow pencil right here is very thin. I use up all of it so you can't even see it. But just imagine what it'll look like. It's very thin, very fine, and it quickly fills in the hair for me. And the shade I use is Chocolate from, Chocolate. So if you guys haven't picked this up, definitely recommend it. You don't always have to go on high end like I do. I have a problem, but you can definitely go with the cheap route. So the next one's foundation. I am a foundation junkie. I couldn't pick one. I was like, oh god, this is so hard, but I forced myself to. And the one I decided on was a black Opal True Color Pore Perfecting liquid foundation in all chocolate, and this is the one right here. They have so many different types of shades, but the reason why I love this one is because it works well on oily skin and dry skin. It just makes your skin look like skin. It's easy to blend. It's just absolutely beautiful. Like, it's one of my favorite foundations, honestly. The only con about it is, of course, I'm very oily, as you guys know. So if you are oily, this is going to make you like a grease ball after 4 or 5 hours. But if you're just running errands or going to class or just something really quick where you won't be out for too long, I would definitely pick this foundation up because it's absolutely amazing. Like, I truly do love it. My favorite one is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer-Cafe. I also am a concealer junkie. I have like 13 concealers and they're all about the same shade, so it's kind of pointless why I have those different concealers, but I love concealers. I feel like they make a whole look. And the one that's my favorite is, of course, the Maybelline Fit Me Cafe one. It's just creamy, it blends well, it doesn't crease underneath my eyes. I also use it to carve out my eyebrows, and I also use it as an eye primer. Basically use it for everything, but I picked this up about a week and a half ago, and I'm already down to half the bottle. So that's kind of ridiculous, but it tells you how much I do love it. And another one I would recommend for drugstore is a NYX HD concealer. That one used to be my favorite, but I really don't like the wand, so I always pick this one over that one. Moving on to contouring, my favorite contour palette is the NYX HD Contour Palette in Deep, and this is it right here. I just love it because it has that dark shade for a contour, and it also has that orange corrector, up here. It's a neutral orange corrector. It's not too rich, which is why I love it, and it's perfect for my skin tone. But this is about $13, and I use it all the time. You can tell how abused it is. Like, look at all that concealer on top right there. Like, it's abused. but it's just my absolute favorite and you can't go wrong with it, honestly. The other concealers, a lot of people ask me if I do use these underneath my eyes. I don't. I only use those for a cut crease or eye primer or anything but underneath their eyes. I find them a little bit too thick for that. But the orange contour shade, so to set my contour shade, I go with these two bronzers. You guys already know how much I love them, so I'm just going to talk about them really quickly. And the first one is the CoverGirl Queen Collection Bronzer in Ebony Bronze. This one is just nice for a summer glow, makes me look bronzy, which is why I always gravitate towards this one. And the next one I'm going to talk to you guys about is the Shea Moisture-Dusk Bronzer. This one is such a deep, rich bronzer. I feel like it will fit different types of shades. It doesn't matter if you're dark or light. I actually do have it on my face right now. I just used a little bit, not too much, because it's very pigmented, but it's just a nice shade if you want to contour your cheeks, give a deep bronzy look. Doesn't matter, it's bomb. These two are my favorite. I couldn't pick one because I really do love the both of them. For blush, I love orange. If you guys don't know me by now, I love orange. Like, look at my face, my cheeks, my lips, my eyes, everything has orange in it. So of course I picked up the Sahara blush from Sleek Makeup. This blush is absolutely perfect. It's not too orange. It's like a nice peachy orange blush. Every time I go to the store, whether it's drugstore, whether I go to the store, whether it's drugstore or high end, it's always hard to find like a nice orange blush. And this one right here is absolutely beautiful. You can see it on my cheeks. I feel like it just gives a nice glow, a nice color to my cheeks, and I do recommend it. Even though you can't find this in drugstore, you can go to the Sleek Makeup website and order it from there. It took about maybe a week for it to come to me because I know they're not in the United States, but it is worth it. It was around maybe $6 or $7, so it's very affordable. But if I could live in this blush, I would, because I'm just so obsessed with it. Moving on to highlighter. Honestly, you guys, I just picked up this highlighter a few weeks ago and I'm obsessed with it. Literally go on Instagram, you will see it on every single one of my videos. Like, I can't help it. But it's the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals. I have to like literally refrain myself from using it all the time because it gives you that beaming highlight for $4, like $4 or $5. I don't understand, but I know you guys already have it, but I just found it in stores. Like, it's pretty impossible to find it, but this is so beautiful. It just blends right into your skin. It's not chunky, it's not glittery. It's like that nice sheen. Let me just stop talking because I really am obsessed with this one, but you guys just go get it if you haven't already. Like, you will not be disappointed. Next one are lashes. My favorite lashes of all time is the KoKo Lashes-Queen B's. These are what I have on my eyes right now. I use it literally in all my looks, and that's why I love it, because it can fit a smoky eye, a dramatic eye, a soft eye, doesn't matter. It literally fits all my looks, and it's just so wispy and girly and flirty, and I can't help it. Like, I have to use it literally all the time. And I know y'all feel bad because you're like, dang girl, use some other lashes, but I can't help it. They're so good. I got it online, of course. And the next one, let me pick up this other one for you guys. The next one is the Salon Perfect 615s. These ones are absolutely wispy and long and flirty. I love this for like simple looks, just because they really open up my eyes and make me look youthful. So if you guys haven't picked these up, definitely do. You can find it at Walmart, and it's honestly like maybe under $3, so it's cheap. So these are absolutely my favorite lashes. Out of high end, these two are my favorite. I wear them all the time. For eyeshadows, of course, I have to go with Makeup Geek eyeshadows. These are $6 a piece. They're so affordable. I know it does add up, but I buy them over time, and then eventually I have a whole palette like this. So I put all my favorites in this palette. If you see my videos, I use them all the time. Literally, these are like the shadows I use basically all the time. But they're so pigmented, they're so creamy, they're just absolutely amazing. Like, Marlena really did that with these eyeshadows. I definitely need to get more, but if you guys haven't picked these up, definitely do. Like, these are honestly one of the best on the market. Moving on to lips, my favorite lip liner is the KoKo Loco lip liner from Jordana. This one is just perfect for any lips I'm trying to do, whether it's a dark lip, a light lip, doesn't matter. I always reach for this, and it's affordable, about $2. I only see it at Walgreens and maybe Rite Aid, but you guys, like, honestly, I use this all the time. It's kind of ridiculous, but it's just a nice neutral brown shade. And then moving on to liquid lipsticks, or lipsticks in general from the drugstore. My favorite are hands down the Milani Amore matte lip creams right here. The ones I have are Honey, Devotion, and Love. And let me swatch them for you guys really quickly on the back of my hand. If you guys want to see what they look like on my lip, go to my Instagram, because I do have a bunch of these already on my lips. Let me swatch one more for you guys. But as you guys can see right here, these are so creamy and pigmented, and they literally last all day on my lips. What I love most about them is that they're not drying. They're very comfortable. So for people who hate liquid lipsticks and don't want to try them because they're very drying, these are so comfortable on your lips and you literally won't feel them. So definitely check these out. They're about $8 a piece. It's kind of affordable, kind of not, because if you pick up 3, you're really spending $24, but I really do recommend these. Last but not least is my Milani-Make setting spray. I just got this about a week ago, but it's just like, every time I try to go pick it up, it's out of stock. It's not there. I'm just like, are you kidding me? It does make your makeup last all day. And 2, you know when you spray your face, but you're rushing to go out the door and you don't want to look wet and crazy? This dries really quickly on my face. Like, I spray it and the next minute I turn around, it's already dried up. So I'm just like, wow, okay, cool. So I always use this when I'm rushing, or if I'm trying to get somewhere really quickly and I don't have time just to sit there and let it dry. I always reach for the setting spray. And you guys, like, I really am obsessed with this. You can already tell I got this a week ago and it's almost halfway gone. So that says a lot, but it's bomb. Those are all the products from the drugstore that I'm obsessed with. I do hope you guys love this video. I'm gonna be bringing out videos like crazy just because I told you guys I'm committed and I'm here to stay. So if you guys do have recommendations for me, please let me know below, like I always say. But I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.